Okay, Genesis 19 is it's a tragic chapter in a lot of ways. It's really the reality of the depravity of the human soul, the human condition. Sodom and Gomorrah is the topic. Two angels come to town. We have a little illustration of how wicked and depraved that society has become. So much so that when two strangers come into town, all of the men of the town are beating on the door to have the men sent out so they can rape them. And the overwhelming nature of evil, I mean, it's shocking, but Lot says, hey, leave those guys alone. I have two virgin daughters. Do with them what you will. He's willing to throw his daughters out to them, but the angels stop him. So the angels basically strike the crowd, and the crowd leaves and disperses, but then the angels tell Lot, hey, we're going to destroy the city by morning. So you need to gather everybody that you know and convince them to get out of town because the town's going to be dust. So Lot goes around to everybody, his daughters, their husbands, or their husbands, and not even, they think he's joking. Like, they're not even interested in the girls. It's crazy. They're virgins, but they're married. So he takes his daughters, his wife, and they flee. And it says the Lord being merciful to Lot and his family. So there were only 4. So if you go back to chapter 18, how many righteous? God said, even if there are 10 righteous, I'll spare the whole city. The angels told Lot, get everybody out that will go with you, and there were only 4. So the city's going to be destroyed. And even those 4, not a very good record. So they get out. Lot's wife turns back. She looks back, almost longing to go back. She's turned to a pillar of salt, and you're left with Lot and his 2 daughters in a cave, and there's just incest that's gross, but out of that come 2 nations. His daughters give rise to 2 nations. They both are become pregnant at this point. Just a crazy chapter, a disturbing chapter actually. But Moab and Ammon, these are the Ammonites and the Moabites that come from this ungodly act from his daughters seducing him. So it says in the New Testament that Lot was tormented day and night. But if you go back a few chapters, Lot chose the plains of Sodom, the plains where Sodom and Gomorrah sat, because he thought it was good for cattle. Little did he know it wasn't good for raising a family.